Hi, it's Barry. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have part 2 of the cloth and paper February intention box. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll link it right here because you may want to start there. I'm going to be going through the rest of the items in the box as well as some additional things that I received when I received my box. I'm going to be focusing on how to use the items in the box, of course some hacks, and of course a giveaway. So the first thing I want to mention is the box itself. It is huge, and that is because it needed to fit something inside. I've seen some people say they're saving this box, fresh starts and new rituals. And there was also a new cloth and paper blue sticker to adhere it. So what was the big item in the box? Well, it's the pop-up storage caddy. And of course it was unassembled. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit because a couple of people did say they were having trouble getting theirs assembled, and I have some suggestions for helping you on that. When I set mine up, I decided to try doing stickers and labels in the front 2 compartments and then pens in the back. These are just some acrylic pen holders that I normally use on my desk, and they happen to fit in here very well. You could use this for a lot of different things. It is not connected all the way. So depending on what you have, if it's short, it can slide through. And once you get yours set up, you'll be able to play around with it and see what you want to do. So the nice thing about this storage caddy is if you're not using it, you can store it away very easily. And all I'm going to do is go on the bottom and then pull out this one section. Then these 2 sections pop up and it will fold flat. And that's why they needed such a big box to fit that in. Now, for the people who were wondering about how to assemble it, very easily we'll move into this formation. And if you kind of press in where some of these corners are, it does make it work a little bit better. Then on the bottom, what you're going to do is first you're going to take the 2 short ends and fold those in. Then you're going to fold in this one. And then you're going to take this and stick it in there, making sure that you're overlapping here and here. And then it is assembled. Now, when it's assembled, it is almost a little bit crooked. It needs some assistance. So here's what I did. I just took some heavy items. If you happen to have any hand weights like this, they work perfectly, and I just let it sit there for several hours with the heavy items inside, and that helps it lay flat. Plus, once you put things inside, it does a lot better. So let's talk about the cards that are inside. First, we have a journal card called Fresh Start, and it's got 3 quotes relating to the start of your day. Morning is an important time of day because how you spend your morning can often tell you what kind of day you're going to have. I think this is really true. I know that if I do my workout early in the morning, my day goes better. Can't always do it. Sometimes have to put it off till later in the day. But if I do that, I know it helps me. And I love the texture on this card. I love the size of this for putting into your planner because this is at the top in case you're not able to see the whole thing. We've got the April calendar card so that you're going to have that in advance. We have the new What's Inside. And I love the fact that it's a very usable journal card on this side. And then, of course, we've got what the items are inside. So in part 1, you saw the cover and the dashboard that comes with it. You saw the pens and the wonderful adjustable pouch. So we also got the ritual sticky notes. And this is very interesting because the backer on it is much closer so that it will be easier to use without taking up too much space. And it does say on here for your daily consumption. And it's a standard 3x3 in a nice mat, so you don't have to worry about anything smearing. You can just write on them. There's a filleted sticker set in espresso, and this is one of the typical minimal shape sticker sets. I've certainly received a lot of them over time. These can be used to mark certain dates in your planner, add some deco, however you would like to use. And the last item is the half-page ritual inserts, and these would come in the planner size that you have selected for your box. Mine is in CP Petite. You can use this to mark tasks, priorities, put down intentions, gratitudes, whatever. Use these however you would like. Here's how I used mine yesterday. So I used a dot marker to separate some things out, and I used the top part to kind of talk about things that had to happen during the day. And the highlight of my day was my personal training yesterday. So then I put down my tasks that I needed to accomplish between yesterday and today. Some of these are work and some of these are just things I need to do. Going to bed early. I'm very, very, very bad at that. So I have to remind myself a million times to do something about it. Anyway, I'm trying this, and I think I probably will try some other things. Very nice and very useful insert. The back side of it is just plain, so that you can do whatever you want on that side too. So I mentioned that I got some additional items. This was my renewal date for my monthly box. I do the 6-month renewal because it's the most economical, and I've been doing it for many, many years. When you are doing your renewal, whether it's a monthly, a 3-month, or a 6-month, and this is a great way to get some things without paying for extra shipping. What I got here, I got another clip for my Kaweco pens. The Kaweco pen clips are made in a chrome, which is like a silver, gold, and they also come in black. And just a point of information, I have a video that will be coming to you in the next few weeks, which is a very detailed video on Kaweco pen. I'm going to show you my entire collection of 18, and I'm going to explain some of the differences, some of the ways I've set mine up, etc. So what items did I add in? Well, I wanted to get those monthly stamps. So I've just had things in my cart until I was ready to do the renewal. And I plan to use these in a couple of places. I may need to get a second pack, but I wanted to start with one to just check it out. I plan to use these in my Emily planner, which you will also see coming up soon. I had never picked up the Reflection clear journaling cards. Let me show you on black so you can see what they look like. So you've got one for daily, one for weekly, and one for monthly. And they're printed in white on clear. Now, what I love about these, you've got your reflection items, and this is great for journaling and self-reflection. What I love is the way they did these is you've got all of that going down this side, but then on this side, it's the label of whether it's the monthly, daily, or weekly. And let me show you how well those do inside the planners. So take this out, and then if you put one of these in here, they fit perfectly in the pockets. If you have a dark colored planner, it just looks really, really nice. So I also picked up an additional 2025 year at a glance dashboard. These are in vellum, and I actually have several of them, and I have them both in CP Petite size and in half letter because I use them in all of my planners. So this is my on-the-go travel planner. So I don't have my regular schedule in here because that is in another CP Petite planner. What I do love is to have something that shows me the whole year at a glance in almost all of my planners. And what I also like about the vellum ones is that if you have a divider, it can go behind the divider and still see through to what you have. So for example, here I have a section in this planner called Schedule, which is just dealing with travel schedule information. And I can put this in here to start that section off. And because this was still considered a new order I did get the arrow sticker sample in indigo as a freebie. And I love that the new Memento envelope has the same label at the bottom as we see on the cloth and paper bags, or as you see on the adjustable pouch that also came in this box. It's great to see cloth and paper continually elevating their logo items. So hopefully you've already received your February box, and if you didn't order one, or if you need a second, you have until February 15th at 11:59 p.m. to order one. The link is below, and feel free to use my discount code. So of course there's a giveaway. This has been announced on some other videos. The giveaway ends at the end of February, and it's very simple to enter. All you need to do is like the video, leave a comment below, be sure you're subscribed to my channel, and subscribe to my email. If you haven't already subscribed to the email, there's always a link below in the description box and always on my Instagram. Just be sure to confirm your email address when you get an email back. You can enter once on every January and February video. The winner will receive items from both the January and February box, as well as a selection of 10 pens. Recent giveaway winners were announced in the newsletter that went out earlier this week. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time around.